Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Jude Kennedy, and I do revision stuff on this channel, as well as reactions, but today it is a Monday or a Friday. I can't remember when this is going up. I feel like it's a Friday. Kind of Friday vibes, this video. But today we're talking about microposters. Now, what on earth is a microposter? I mean, like, what? Have you ever heard of a microposter? Probably not. That's because I feel like I invented them. Posters, we all know about posters, that common revision technique that a lot of people use. Microposters are another one, and I kind of invented this in GCSEs. It was coming up to GCSEs. I had made all my notes. I'd made all my posters. So I was like, what on earth am I going to do now? Like, what else can I do to write stuff down and get the information into my head? And I thought, you know what? Let's kind of just make tiny posters. But instead of putting a lot of writing into it, or instead of putting a lot of information in each poster, focus on one very small theme. Interesting. And that was my idea, and it kind of happened because my mum was talking to someone outside the window, and I was working at the start of that, and I didn't want to finish working awkwardly, and in front of them, leave my desk. So yeah, call it pride or something, but I kind of just sat there at my desk and started making these microposters, and they helped so much. Biology was like the kind of main one I did them at GCSE for, because in GCSE biology it's a lot of small topics, a lot of diagrams, etc. We have, I'm going to turn them this, I'm going to turn them the right way around. Various topics, various themes, and they all look quite nice, in my opinion. And so, yeah, microposters were born. So yeah, in essence they are mini posters which focus on a small topic, use diagrams and equations rather than focus on the actual words. So it's more of a visual thing than a written thing. And they can give you quick review content, and they're easy to make. So before we get into how, why and when of microposters, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, do all that stuff. And yeah, let's get into why microposters are great. So numero uno, number one, how to make microposters. Well, with the help of an extremely interesting and extremely helpful video from me, you're going to get to see me actually making the size of the microposters, how to get from an A4 page into your microposter size, and that is going to play while I speak, hopefully, if I can edit that. Yeah, so literally fold it in half. I use my finger, just like lick it slightly, and then moisten the side so that it breaks apart easier. Do it on both sides, make sure the crease is strong enough that you can just kind of rip it apart, and yeah, you're going to repeat that until you're left with, I think it's an 1/8 of your page. It's either an 1/8 or 16th, I never really counted, I feel like it's an 1/8. Yeah, 1/8 kind of rings a bell. So you're going to make 1/8ths. Are they 1/8ths or are they 16ths? Oh, I have no idea. 1/8ths, 1/8ths, yeah. You're going to keep doing that until you're left with your 1/8th. And that is your microposter. That is literally it. And then, so I use my Stabilo fine liners, which are, let me see if I get one here. These pens, these ones with the orangey bit, I've lost one of them. I don't know where it's gone, and it really disappointed me while I was doing microposters earlier today, because I needed the deep purple for iodine gas, because that is literally the colour of iodine gas, and I miss it. I feel like my sister has stolen it, so there'll be words. But they are a lifesaver. Like, they are honestly a lifesaver. And I bought them for £8, literally £8. So they're not expensive at all, and they have lasted me from GCSE, and I'm now in A2. So just saying, those pens have lasted me 3 years. Probably about 3 years, which is extremely impressive. And yeah, I would highly, highly recommend buying them. So then what I do is I look through notes, class booklets, textbook, and I extract the key information from diagrams, key points even, in chemistry, for example. Let me find the chemistry ones. I look for key equations. For example, here's one where you can see the little diagrams and the words about it. Other things like this one here, which literally has 2 equations on it and a bit about it. That's kind of the thing you're aiming for with microposters. Not a lot of information, but key information, and that is kind of the plan. That's how you make them. Okay, number 2, Why make MicroPosters? Like, actually, why are you going to be doing this? So, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of fun. I actually kind of like it. It doesn't really feel like revision in a way. It feels more like some kind of artistic thing, and I'm not artistic at all, but you can tell by, let me just find the heart, because I drew an amazing heart. I sketched I can't remember if I actually drew this or if I did sketch it from somewhere. I can't actually, I mean, you can tell my lungs were not great. That is horrific. But I sketched a heart, and to this day, it is one of my favorite things I've ever drawn or sketched in my life. Look at that. I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of that. I don't know when and how that was for GCSE, which is why it's not as labelled and detailed as it would be at AS. But yeah, it's kind of more artistic. It's slow going because you want to spend time over it. But you're going over information again. You're going, over the same information that you've been going over for months, but this time you're doing it in a way that's more artistic, in a way that's different to other times, supposedly. You're spending time over, you're reopening those paths in your brain, those neural networks in your brain, so that you can remember it more. You're now remembering it through a different means. The more means you have of remembering something, the better you're going to remember it. And so, yeah, I would literally just sit in my room with like music blaring and just kind of be doing this. You could let you do it for about an hour, and the time kind of flies. And so, yeah, every time you go over it, information going back in, and also they are actually amazing to bring to your exam. When you're awkwardly standing outside the exam hall, like, what am I doing? I don't know anything. That awful feeling of I don't know anything. Get out your MicroPosters, have a look through. Not a lot of words, so you're not going to be bombarded with words, but you're going to be refreshed of diagrams. You're going to see diagrams again. You can even show your friends, be like, guys, look, we got diagrams. Come see the diagrams and make them look nice. Like, honestly, make them look nice so the people who want to see them, you want to see them again. And I looked over them so much. There's some up on my Instagram actually, so if you go to @realrevision, then there will be some there. And so number 3, that was the 3. When to make MicroPosters? That is the question. When? So I make them during or before mocks and during study leave. Those are the 2 main times when I make them, because they do take more time. So if you're already off school for study leave, then that's the perfect time because you've kind of got all day. If you're off school for mocks, before your mocks, or if you're off the week before, that kind of thing, to revise, then that is another perfect time to make them, because you've got that little bit of extra time and it helps you go over information again in a way you possibly haven't done before. Yeah, and that is when I make them, really. They tend to be more, or they tend to take more time than posters or notes, because of the detail you want to put in, of the more attention you want to put into diagrams, etc. And the kind of, you're restricting everything to very, very small sections, so it's going to take a little bit longer, and also you have to make them. So yeah, that takes a little bit longer, but it means you're spending time with the subject, as my favourite biology teacher once said. Spend time with your subject like it's a boyfriend or your girlfriend. Spend time with them and you get to know them better. So if you spend time with the subject, you get to know it better. And I thought that was a really good analogy, and that has literally stuck in my head since you told me that. So thank you, biology teacher. Thank you so much. That's really helped. But honestly, yeah, the longer you spend with your subject, the more you get to know it. And so, yeah, it's really another form of revision close to the real thing. And that is the amazingness, that's not even a word, the awesomeness of MicroPosters, the fact that it's just another form of revision that you may not have thought to do, and they're kind of enjoyable, and you don't have to do the whole subject. You could just do some small things that you kind of think, that would be a good idea to have in another form, something that you maybe don't remember as well, you can do it there again. But yeah, MicroPosters, I love them so much. Like, honestly, I love them so much. So that is all we have time for today. If you want to make MicroPosters and you don't exactly know how, talk to me on Instagram at Jude Kennedy or at @realrevision. You can even make some and send me them. Show me your MicroPosters. Show me that this has helped you, and let me know if it's helped you, because it really helped me. So that is all we have time for today. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Do all that great stuff. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.